Have you ever opened your mouth to speak English and suddenly felt like your mind became completely empty? Like all the words disappeared at the same time?
If this has happened to you, relax, because it does not mean you are bad at English. It means your brain is under pressure.
This moment feels scary, embarrassing, and frustrating, especially when you know that you understand English very well.
Yes, you can understand movies, videos, and conversations, but when it is your turn to speak, nothing comes out.
Today, I want to talk about this problem honestly and share simple tips that actually help fix it.
These tips are not magic tricks. They are realistic habits that work if you practice them calmly.
Let us first understand why the mind goes blank while speaking English.
The main reason is fear, not lack of knowledge.
Fear of making mistakes, fear of sounding stupid, fear of being judged.
When fear appears, your brain goes into stress mode and blocks access to words.
That is why when you are relaxed and alone, you can think of sentences easily, but when someone listens to you, your brain freezes.
The first tip to fix this is to remove pressure from speaking. Pressure kills fluency faster than weak vocabulary.
Stop telling yourself that you must speak perfectly or smoothly. Instead, tell yourself that you only need to be understood.
When I changed this mindset, my mind stopped going blank so often, because your brain feels safe when perfection is not required.
The second tip is to stop translating in your head.
Translation is slow and creates confusion.
When you try to convert every sentence from your native language into English, your brain gets tired.
And tired brains forget words.
Start thinking in simple English words and ideas instead of full sentences.
For example, think hungry, tired, happy, work, home.
Small English thoughts reduce pressure and speed up speaking.
This habit slowly trains your brain to stay in English mode.
The third tip is to slow down your speaking speed.
Many learners panic and try to speak fast.
Fast speaking increases mistakes and fear.
Slow speaking gives your brain time to think.
When you slow down, your sentences become clearer.
And clarity builds confidence.
The fourth tip is to accept pauses.
Pauses are not your enemy.
When your mind goes blank, take a small pause instead of panicking.
Breathe, relax, and continue.
Native speakers pause all the time, but learners think pauses are wrong.
Pauses make you sound thoughtful, not weak.
The fifth tip is to practice speaking out loud every day.
Silent practice does not train your mouth.
You can understand English silently for years and still struggle to speak.
Speaking is a physical skill.
Talk to yourself, describe your day, share your thoughts out loud. Your brain does not know if someone is listening or not.
Daily speaking makes words easier to access when you need them. That's how blank moments reduce.
The sixth tip is to stop memorizing and start expressing.
Memorized sentences disappear under pressure.
Expressing your own thoughts builds real speaking ability.
Even if your sentence is simple, it is real.
Real sentences stay longer in your memory.
And they come back faster during conversations.
The seventh tip is to learn phrases instead of single words.
Phrases save thinking time.
When your brain already knows common phrases, it doesn't freeze.
Your mouth moves automatically.
The eighth tip is to practice with low-pressure situations.
Do not start with stressful conversations.
Speak with friends, practice alone, record your voice.
Build confidence before real challenges.
Confidence acts like fuel for your brain.
Without it, your mind shuts down.
The ninth tip is to stop judging yourself while speaking.
Self-judgment is the biggest fluency killer.
When you judge yourself, you divide your attention. Half of your brain speaks, half of your brain criticizes.
That split causes blank moments.
Focus only on communication, not correction.
The 10th tip is to repeat real speaking situations.
Repetition removes fear.
When your brain knows what to expect, it stays calm.
Calm brains remember words.
Over time, blank moments become shorter, and eventually, they disappear.
Remember, your mind goes blank because it's scared, not because it's empty.
Your English is already inside you.
You just need to create a safe environment for it to come out.
Safety creates fluency.
Don't wait to feel confident before speaking.
Speak to become confident.
Every time you speak despite fear, you win.
And every win trains your brain.
Your English journey is not broken.
It's just waiting for practice.
Stay patient, speak daily, and trust the process.
One day, you will notice that your mind no longer goes blank.
And when that day comes, you'll realize you were capable all along.
You just needed the right approach.
From where we ended in part 1, I want you to remember one thing clearly. Your mind is not empty, it's only reacting to pressure.
And in part 2, we will focus on how to train your brain to stay calm when you speak.
One big reason the mind goes blank is overthinking while speaking.
You think about grammar, pronunciation, mistakes, and judgment all at once.
When I think too much, my words disappear.
Because the brain cannot speak and analyze at the same time.
So the next tip is to simplify your thinking. Say the idea first, not the perfect sentence.
When I focus on the idea, words come naturally. Ideas are faster than rules.
Another important tip is to prepare simple sentences for daily situations.
Preparation reduces panic.
For example, greetings, introductions, and common questions.
When these are ready in your mind, your brain feels safe.
Safety removes blank moments. Fear creates them. Many learners only practice English when they study.
But speaking problems appear in real situations.
That is why mental practice is powerful.
Imagine conversations in your mind.
When you imagine speaking calmly, your brain accepts it as experience.
Experience builds confidence.
Another strong tip is to accept imperfection before speaking.
Acceptance removes internal pressure.
When I accept that mistakes will happen, my mind feels lighter.
Light minds remember words better.
Let us talk about breathing now.
Breathing controls your nervous system.
When you feel your mind going blank, slow your breath.
Slow breath sends a calm signal to the brain.
Calm brain equals clearer speech.
This is not psychology, it is biology.
Another mistake learners make is avoiding speaking after a bad experience.
Avoidance makes fear stronger.
If your mind goes blank once, speak again as soon as possible.
Quick return breaks the fear cycle.
Let us also talk about listening habits.
Listening shapes speaking.
If you only listen passively, your speaking stays weak.
Active listening prepares your brain to respond.
Notice how speakers start sentences and connect ideas.
These patterns reduce blank moments.
Another helpful tip is to use fillers without shame.
Fillers buy you thinking time.
Words like, well, actually, you know, let me think.
These are tools, not mistakes.
Native speakers use them all the time.
They help conversations flow.
Let us talk about confidence again.
Confidence is not loud, it is calm.
When I speak calmly, my mind stays present.
Presence prevents blank moments.
Do not rush to finish your sentence.
Rushing creates panic.
Speak like you have time.
Time creates control.
Another powerful habit is repeating the question before answering.
Repetition gives you time to think.
It also shows the listener that you are engaged.
And it reduces pressure.
Slowly, these small habits change how your brain reacts.
The brain learns that speaking English is safe.
And when English feels safe, words come easily.
Blank moments lose their power.
By now, you should understand that fixing blank moments is not about learning more words.
It is about creating calm inside your mind.
In part 3, we will bring everything together and talk about long-term confidence.
Because the real goal is fearless speaking, not temporary fixes.
As we move into the final part, I want you to notice something important. If you're still listening, it means you already took control instead of running away from fear.
That choice alone is a big step toward confident English speaking.
By now you understand that your mind goes blank not because you lack English, but because pressure takes over.
And pressure can be trained, reduced, and eventually removed.
The long-term solution is to change your relationship with speaking.
Speaking is not a performance, it is communication.
When I stopped performing and started sharing, my mind stayed present.
Presence keeps words available.
Let us talk about building a daily speaking identity.
Identity changes everything.
When you see yourself as someone who speaks English daily, fear loses power.
Your brain adapts to who you believe you are.
Even short daily speaking sessions train your brain to stay calm.
Consistency matters more than duration.
Another key step is to stop replaying mistakes in your mind.
Replaying mistakes strengthens fear.
Instead, notice what went right in each conversation.
Positive focus builds confidence memory.
Over time, your brain starts expecting success instead of failure.
Expectation shapes reaction.
Let us talk about real conversations again.
Real conversations are unpredictable.
Accepting unpredictability keeps your mind flexible.
Flexibility prevents freezing.
You don't need perfect control over every sentence.
You only need trust in your ability to respond.
When you trust yourself, even blank moments feel manageable.
They stop feeling like danger.
One powerful habit is finishing your thought even if it feels messy.
Finishing builds speaking stamina.
Stopping mid-sentence trains fear.
Continuing trains confidence.
Let us also talk about patience.
Confidence grows quietly.
Some days your English will flow, some days it will feel heavy.
Both days are part of progress.
Don't measure your ability by one bad moment.
Measure it by your willingness to continue.
Over time, your blank moments will shorten.
Then they will stop controlling you.
Eventually, speaking English will feel normal, not stressful.
Normal is the real goal.
Remember, your brain is not your enemy.
It is trying to protect you.
When you show it that speaking is safe, it stops blocking words.
Safety unlocks fluency.
You do not need talent to speak English.
You need practice, patience, and self-trust.
If your mind goes blank again, smile and continue.
That moment no longer defines you.
This journey is not about becoming perfect.
It is about becoming comfortable.
And comfort leads to confidence.
Confidence leads to fluency.
Thank yourself for staying until the end and choosing growth.
This is not the end of your journey. It is the moment it truly begins.